The opposition in Delhi today attacked the Aam Aadmi Party government for reportedly hiking the allocation for information and publicity, saying that public money on self-publicity amounted to corruption. My colleague Sonal Mehrotra joins us now for more on this. Sonal, what are the numbers? How much is the Aam Aadmi Party government spending on advertisements?
Well, Vishnu, this year's budget says 526 crores approximately will be spent on information and publicity. But to give us more clarity over this, we are joined by the media advisor to the CM, Mr. Nagendra Sharma. Sir, if you compare, your opposition is at this point saying compared to last year, this is 2,000% more that has ever been allocated to publicity.
Well, Sonal, I cannot answer what somebody's figment of imagination is. The fact is, till now, there was no consolidated figure. Every department had the discretion to spend on information and publicity. For the first time, Delhi government has decided to voluntarily and deliberately subject its spending on awareness campaigns, on information, on publicity to audit account. For the first time, a separate head has been created and every penny spent will be accounted for. Remember one thing, this is only a provision being made what you are talking about. What will be spent will be known by the end of the financial year.
What you are saying is that for the first time you've put publicity from all departments, across all departments in one head. But if you look at a larger picture here, sir, the entire sum for Delhi budget is around 42,000 crore. Out of this is almost 1.2 something percent of the entire budget. For a party like this, which is, constantly talking about funds not being released for MCD workers, funds not being released by the central government, is this a figure which you would have liked? Is this the number you would really like to spend on publicity?
So, by your own estimate, you are saying 1.2%. 1.2% earmarked. What will be finally spent is not known. What I can tell you, ever since the Aam Aadmi Party government came into existence, if you look at the first quarter of this financial year, already the advertising spending is down. Let the figures come out, it will be clear what has been done.
What do you mean? What do you mean by the advertising spending has come down?
The advertising spending has come down, that there was a practice here where the number of papers to which advertisements were given was large. It ran into 3 figures. Now the government advertisements are going into 9 or 10 newspapers.
But you also have a government this time where 7 minutes ads are running on all across news channels. And once that stopped, then came the radio ads. So clearly there's a lot more of Kejriwal government that we are hearing of.
No, a lot more in terms of work of Kejriwal government that you are hearing. So far as advertisement spending is concerned, I am telling you, for the first time, a consolidated head has been created. Once you are confusing the sum earmarked with what will be finally spent. What will be finally spent will be known by the end of the financial year, and I am confidently and on authority telling you that every penny accounted for, the final spending will be much less what you had been seen, because no consolidated figure is available as of now.
On what basis have you actually earmarked this figure as well is the question. My last question very quickly, sir. Aam Aadmi Party MLA, has today accused, saying that Aam Aadmi Party is on a slippery turf. He's saying that Arvind Kejriwal does not have time to meet his own MLAs. He's almost made a comparison with Narendra Modi. Said that, we accuse Narendra Modi of something, but Aam Aadmi Party is perhaps following the same thing.
Well, first of all, I would not enter into a political debate with an MLA, but if an MLA elected in the name of Arvind Kejriwal has any problem, should first of all resign his assembly seat, contest again, try and win in the name of those whom he is trying to promote, and then make these remarks, then I would take these to be true remarks.
Very vingent remarks and very clear-cut aggressive remarks really coming from the media advisor there from the Aam Aadmi Party, saying it very categorically. The defence, to sum it up, seems to be Vishnu. They're saying that for the first time they have consolidated advertisements which would go under various heads, under one head, and that's why the figure is coming out to be much more.